campaign's primarily about creating opportunities for Scots to meet refugees in an informal setting, to find out just about people's lives and tell stories with each other. You know, us Scots like to chat, and chatting over a cup of tea is the best way of doing that. So it's really to create opportunities for people to come together.
I think many cultures enjoy having that sort of social element to consuming food and drink, and I think that tea is such a nice one because it's maybe something that you don't think about too strongly. You just think, oh, it's just a casual thing, I'm just going to have a cup of tea, so I almost don't realise I'm doing it. Then when you sit down to speak about other people, about their experiences and what it's like in their culture, you realise actually this is a fascinating thing with a really interesting history, and it's prepared and drunk differently in all these different places. It's such a good idea.
The best thing is the conversations that go along with it, sitting with friends or colleagues or people I've not met necessarily, just over a cup of tea and having a chat.
I think the campaign is a fantastic idea. It's so simple. Tea is something that so many people share as a place when we're sitting with a cup of tea that we connect with people, that we relax with family, and that you can just have a chat. And I think quite often campaigns can overcomplicate things, especially when refugees are often associated with lots of very complex issues. But at the root of that, we're all just people. It's great to have a space where people in Scotland can have a chat with refugees or people who've just recently arrived here and get to know them on a one-to-one level. So I love it. It's just so simple and effective.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. It's a lovely informal way of bringing people together, and I think we need to do a wee bit more work on that instead of having these isolated silos and sort of events that are for specific groups of people or individuals.
I think it's really important for all of Scotland and all of society that we see everyone in our country as people.
This campaign's lovely because it encompasses absolutely everybody.
I think it was excellent. I get to meet some wonderful people here who've been doing wonderful work to help integration of the refugees here.
I think probably the wee booklets with people's stories in them and the tea bag, I just think it's a lovely way of displaying what the campaign's all about and sort of capturing people's imagination. I love that. But yeah, and spending time with people and sharing stories. And very naturally, we all started talking about our favourite types of tea and why we liked those teas and where those stories had come from. It's lovely.
I think it's fab. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm already planning for my organisation to organise one.